Let me get this light turned on real quick. Yeah, that's better, man. So today we're gonna talk about this great story of prison that happened way before I was ever born or anything like that. But the situation that we're gonna talk about took place in 2006 in the penitentiary. I guess I was 18. So shout out to everybody involved. You know, I'm never gonna say names, y'all know that. But I want to talk about this, man, because one, just to bring awareness to the situation and situations like that, so maybe a youngin' will change his mind about going to places like that. And then two, I'm just giving y'all the backdrop and the, you know, what kind of shaped me as a man. And, you know, because I got people that say, man, how can you go from, you know, talking positive and talking about, you know, different levels of consciousness and boom, 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 and then you go into prison stories and you make fun of people and you call men out their name and you make jokes about women. Look here, man. You talk about your life, man. I'll talk about mine, man. You know what I mean? Simple math. But anyway, the grape happened back in the day. We're gonna call the OG, real cool guy, real nice on the chessboard, real nice with the cards, real nice with the hookups, cooking. I don't know what y'all people different places call hookups. That's the food, you know, that we make with the noodles and all this stuff. Different places call it different stuff. So we call it hookups, or yeah, we call it hookups. So yeah, he was real good at all that stuff. Cool old head. We used to kick it with the old head, talk to him. He'd tell us old back in the day stories. Mind you, this guy is about 60 years old. I'm 18. I'm the youngest in the jail. And I got some homies. They young too. 20, 21, 23, all this type of stuff. So we used to get a kick out of the old head, man. We call him B. That ain't what we call him, but we gonna call him B. So back in the day, B went to prison when he was 13. You know, they'll put you in prison at 13 back then. So he was 13 in a big boy prison, and somebody, you know, hit him with, they graped him. And y'all know what that is, taking G off. You know, they took his manhood. I don't mean to say it like that, but they, you know, whatever. So, okay, so fast forward, 40 something years later. No, wait, 13. Like 50 years later, whatever it was, almost 50 years later. We in a jail, and the dude that did it, old man, he come into jail. Mind y'all, this around the time, shout out to, let's call him Z. Shout out to Z. But Z gave me some books. One of the books was by Anton LaVey. It was the Satanic Bible. Now, I ain't gonna judge y'all. I was trying to find my way in the world at the time, so I went into a lot of stuff. So it was a weird time for certain stuff that happened in my mind. It was just a weird time, like based on the stuff I was reading and the way I was looking at stuff, and in that moment in time, it was just a weird thing. I don't know how to really put. I got a tattoo on my arm to represent the time. It's a skull with blood coming out. I used to dream about this skull with blood coming out with this hissing noise that would drive me insane. The hissing noise would destroy me. It would happen while I was asleep though. But anyway, so it was a weird time for it to happen. So the old guy came into jail. Unbeknownst to us, we don't know what's going on. Me and my little squad, we didn't know what was going on. We go to child. Now this whole prison is on the inside. It's not like a college campus where you got one building and then you go to the child hall that's in a different building. And this particular prison is not like that. Everything is inside, like from medical to child hall to school to anything. Everything is on the inside, except for like the certain workshops and all that. And that was just a quick little walk. So I missed my turn messing with y'all. So we jumping through the rumble strip messing with y'all. But yeah, nah, so he coming to jail. Oh, here tell us, I can say this name right here. Shout out to my boy. Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna say his name though. Shout out to my boy though. He already know what this is though. But he tell us, hey youngin, get to the back of the line. We like, man, fuck out of here, man. Go ahead, OG. We think he joking. Nah, for real, get to the back of the line. OG, go ahead with that shit, man. What you talking about, man? My man about ready to square with OG. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, OG, we respect you. Please don't make us get on your ass in here, OG. You know what I mean? So OG, like, I look at OG. He got this look on his face, bro. It ain't like he being menacing or nothing like that. It's like he's saying sorry. That's how I took it anyway. I tap bro. I say, bro, let's go to the back, bro. He like, what? I'm like, bro, he about to do something. Let's go to the back. We walk to the back of the line. Now, the hallway is a long stretch. And then you kind of dip in to where the kitchen at, where you're going to hold your tray up and get the stuff put on your tray, right? So the hallway is straight, and then you dip over, and then you go around like a little half circle, and then you come back into the hallway where you go to get seated, where you go to seat yourself, you know? So when Unc about to dip in, he just looked too wild. Me and bro get out the line, we go up to the jump, we just going to check on him. By the time we get up to the dip, Unc got that lawnmower blade out, man. That Mortal Kombat, man, he got the motherfucker. He got the motherfucker out. And he whipped that motherfucker out, man, and he hit the guy in the neck. When he hit him, it looked like he shot him, bro. Blood was everywhere, and it came out instantly like a gunshot. Like instantly. Like not hit him, and then it came out that way. No, he hit him this way, came out this way. All over the wall, all over the counter with the food, where you gotta get your food, all splashed the kitchen workers, blood everywhere. So obviously we can't even eat. Nobody can eat now. They come, mace everybody up, all this type of stuff. We get bag lunch like way later into the night. We get the sweaty meat, pause. Back then you could say that. Get the sweaty meat, which is the horrible bologna sandwich with the bread that's wet in the middle because it done been somewhere in the refrigerator or some shit. And the one packet of either ketchup, either mustard or mayonnaise. You're not getting both. You get a cloned apple where you could I don't know how to describe. You cut the apple in half or bite the apple, you just know it's a cloned apple. It's weird to fall apart like you know that little sand them kids play with? Something like that. It was the weirdest little apple, a little carton of milk. Oh man, listen, man. So you know, that happened. Unc went on lockup. Mind you, Unc already got life. He's never going home anyway. So Unc do a couple months on lockup or however long it was. Unc come back out like nothing happened. He got like he ain't never going home. This is home. So the punishment for a homicide is lockup, a little bit of lockup. So yeah, man, that's the story, man. So like I say, this is part of my journey. Y'all know I talk about some stuff, but you know, this is kind of some backstory. I'm gonna be giving y'all, you know, events that I remember that that helped shape me in different ways. You know, I'm gonna be giving y'all this type of thing from time to time. I know a lot of people enjoy these types of stories, but the main thing is, man, for a youngin to see it and don't go that route. You know, maybe, hey man, some people gotta go through whatever they gotta go through. But this is one of my purposes for doing it, and it is what it is, man. But that's all I really gotta say about it. Horrible situation, obviously, you know, from back in the day, what was going on in the prisons, and, you know, to imagine, man, holding a grudge for however long that was. I don't know the math. That's, I guess, 40-something years, 50 years. Holding a grudge, and then 50 years go by. Both of y'all still alive. You see the guy, and you got to exact your revenge 50 years later. That's crazy, man. That's crazy to me. I can't conceive it. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be 15 years before I'm even 50 still right now to this day. And this is almost 20 years ago. So it's rough to imagine that type of, you know, that's crazy to me. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, man. Yeah, till next time, I'm out. Peace.